Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly reading for August 1st through August 7th. A quick special thanks to everyone for supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. Now let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. Hello to you, Taurus. Thank you for coming by. Always a pleasure to read for you. Hope things have been going very well for you. And let's see what Spirit has to say for you this week. So we are starting with the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Chariot, finally a power card for you there, and the Ten of Cups. So quite a bit of emotion for you this week, Taurus. So let's see here. So since we are so emotion heavy with your cups, let's go ahead and start with those. So the Nine of Cups is saying that you are going to have a very content and very comfortable week. Things are going to be going very well for you. Your emotional relationships are going to be very smooth sailing for you, and it's really going to be just a very nice week, feeling like you have everything you want. Almost like a sense of magic in the air. I like that kind of feeling that you get with the Nine of Cups. With the Seven of Cups, you are talking about wishful thinking and being able to use all of yourself, your heart, your mind, your intuition for your best choices. So that going along with feeling like this week is going to be just very, very much what you are desiring. That Seven of Cups is going right along with that, saying that the choices that you're making are going to be done with your heart, your mind, and your sense of intuition. So when you have all of those pulling together, it's really hard to go wrong. So your emotional realm this week, Taurus, is going to be very, very complimentary to you. It's going to be very pleasant for you, and things that you desire. You're just going to feel like everything you could possibly want right now, emotionally and love-wise, relationship-wise. Everything is coming together for you this week. Then you have your Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups again represents strong security and a sense of harmony and high self-esteem and that strong sense of connection, like you are really in tune with your people, your core group, the people whom you love. Those people, you are really feeling a bond with them this week. It's really, really something special. And it's also providing that strong sense of stability in your emotional life, especially when it comes to the domestic side, when the home life, the family. So for emotions this week, Taurus, you are going to be just wrapped in love. You are going to be sealed in that bubble wrap of love. You're going to feel very comfortable and very content as far as your emotional world is going. Then we have, let's go ahead and look at your challenge. Your Ace of Swords is talking about mental clarity and being able to understand something and overcoming it, being able to not let anything stand in your way. So if you have a goal that you've been thinking of, something, especially a goal that has been difficult for you, something you don't quite understand about it, or something that you need to accomplish in order to get that to happen, that's gonna, the Ace of Swords is saying that activity, that event is going to happen for you this week. And then with your Five of Swords, we're talking about a wake-up call, something that is going to draw your attention and make you start to see what needs to happen, see what you need to take from this, what needs to go from this, being willing to clean house a little bit, more or less. So with this emotional realm going on, not saying that those cutting your losses are people. I don't see it being any people for you, especially anybody in your core group, anybody that you truly care for. That's not the kind of cutting losses I see it being. I see it being in relation to your other swords, or your other sword, where it's saying there's something that has been a problem and you are going to have that clarity, that ability to move forward with it and get through it. And your 5 is just saying, yes, you know there's something that needs to be cleaned up, there's something that needs to be taken care of, and that's going to be happening this week. With your action cards, your 2 of Wands, again, talking about progress, talking about being able to move forward with something and being able to make your plans from a very good vantage point where you can really see the problem, assess the issue, that mental clarity, like we were talking about with your Ace of Swords. So the 2 of Wands is talking to that Ace of Swords and the 5 of Swords, saying, yes, this is a period of progress for you, but you also have a reliable partner that is going to be helping you with that. So again, like we said, you are going to be very much encircled with and empowered with around people who love you and care for you. And in this case, that person, that one person for you, that reliable partner, is going to be the one that's going to help you solve this issue, solve this problem, let you see where things need to be cut or kept. So you have someone to help you with that decision. That's what your action card is saying. Then you have the 10 of Wands. With the 10 of Wands, that's where we're saying perhaps you need to think about how much work needs to be put in to accomplish this. You don't want to make it too much. You don't want to cause there to be an imbalance, especially because things are going so well in your leisure or your home life, your emotional life. You don't want to let your action or your want and your willingness to accomplish these goals, you don't want that to overpower or cause an imbalance, something that's going to cause some problems, cause some strife for you. You don't want to do that. It also is talking to the fact that right now, oddly enough, you might still have answers. You might still need to find answers after this challenge is met. So even though you're going to make headway and you are going to be making some changes, the 10 of Wands is saying that it's not going to be quite complete. You've had a good start, you've made a good start, but there's still work to be done, Taurus. You're still going to have to keep working on it. The 10 of Wands is saying that you need to watch how much you're working at it. You need to be aware of how much energy and time you are spending with this issue, with this thing, because you don't want to neglect your home life. You don't want to neglect those you love and those people that you care about. And then we have the Chariot, your power card. That is closely related to Cancer. And with that, it's saying that you will have victory and you will achieve what you're trying to do. The willpower that's necessary for this to happen is going to be there. And it's also saying that you would probably want to be a little more careful with your actions, because right now it looks like it's kind of a time of high energy. It's a time where you are doing a lot of things. You're trying to accomplish this goal that really is going to require, like we said, probably even more time, more energy than you've already spent on it and will be spending on it. And the Chariot's just saying, again, be careful of that, because it's very possible for you to get carried away and for you to forget about what needs to happen in order to try to achieve that success. And remember that your willpower is going to be very strong. The Chariot's saying that your willpower is going to be very strong this week. So perhaps you will be willing to put in more time than you normally would. So just be aware of it and know that you will get to your action and your challenge are working together very nicely. So you will accomplish this. Just beware, don't do too much. And again, your Chariot is talking about that too. Just be very cautious that you don't overdo it. And that is what I am seeing for you, Taurus. Thank you for joining me. And I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.